After years of debate, the future of this piece of land could soon be decided in one part of Sussex County. A vote on the controversial Highland Heights development is expected for tonight in Lewis. Good evening. I'm Paul Butler.
And I'm Steve Hammond. Welcome to WBOC News at 6. The so-called 4th Street Forest in Sussex County is one of the only urban forests left in the Lewis area, and that's why many neighbors are opposed to a housing development proposed for that location. It is planned for the wooded area just off of West 4th Street in downtown Lewis. The developer there looking to build 34 homes on 18 acres of land. Our Sussex County Bureau Chief, Evan Kozlov, joining us live from Chopper 16 above that site. Evan, the meeting set to get started in about an hour.
Yeah, and there's expected to be some large crowds, most of them trying to keep this land right here as a forest. And if we take a look down below from Chopper 16, we can show you where the problem starts to arise. This plot of land is surrounded by homes, and it's one of the few wooded areas remaining. Now neighbors want to keep what they call a Lewis legacy alive. The sights and sounds of nature. It's what you'll find here at the 4th Street Forest in Lewis, where an 18-acre plot of woods can be found. Neighbor Carolyn Jones says tearing this down would be heartbreaking.
I come out of my door and I have my dog and I walk down the street, and there's such a peace and serenity to this place that, can you imagine it being taken down and houses here? It's beyond words for me.
Jones is one of many in town turned from neighbor to advocate in the fight against the proposed Highland Heights development. The developers are looking to tear it down in order to build 34 single-family homes. City Council is expected to vote on the proposal tonight. Meanwhile, there are also concerns with connectivity in this project. That's the main reason why the Planning Commission voted 6-3 to recommend denial back in January. Their main concern was with the use of cul-de-sacs in the housing development. But the developers tell a different story. Nick Hammond from Jack Lingo Asset Management tells WBOC that the plans have already been approved by all state agencies, and he says they've met all the conditions of an R2 property, saying, quote, "Our application is exactly what the zoning calls for." But back downtown, neighbor Thomas Bell says he's hopeful the City Council has heard their neighbor concerns.
I'm not anti-development. I just think when you're down to the last piece of virgin forest, it's something you should fight for.
So for now, the trees remain, but for how long remains unclear. Now the meeting starts in just about an hour right down the road at the Lewis City Hall. It's the one and only thing on the agenda, and once a decision is made, we'll be sure to let you know later tonight on WBOC. Reporting in Chopper 16 over Sussex County, Evan Kozlov for WBOC News in Lewis.
All right, Evan, thanks very much. There is one more aspect to this story. While the group against the project is hoping it gets denied tonight, they do have a backup plan. They are currently fundraising to try and buy the property themselves, that in order to build a memorial to the late Beau Biden. You may remember the former Delaware Attorney General passed away last May from brain cancer. Jones says they have not officially started receiving any money, but she said they have thousands of dollars in pledges for a Beau Biden forest in that part of Sussex County.